Hi, this is CV Harkwell from Authentic Organizations. I want to tell you the story today of the phone call that changed my life. I'm actually one of those people who can look back on her career and say that there was one moment when everything changed for me. And it changed because I made a phone call. And I made that phone call because of three things related to authenticity. Let me set the story up for you first, though. I was 2 years out of college, working for Procter & Gamble in sales in the New York City area. I loved my job, but I found myself kind of frustrated because as an organization, Procter & Gamble really didn't seem to be living up to what I thought it was supposed to be. And I was visiting my friend Victoria on a vacation day, and I was telling her about my job and my frustrations and about this program that I'd heard was coming that I thought maybe would really help to change things. It was a program called High Commitment Work Systems, and it was being led by Lou Pritchett, who was the Executive Vice President of Sales at P&G, the new one. And I was really excited because I hoped it would be this program that would help reorganize things at Procter & Gamble and help the organization be more of what I thought it could be. And as I was complaining to my friend Victoria, she said, CV, why don't you just call him up and ask if you can go work with him on this program? And I'm like, oh, right. I'm going to pick up the phone and call the Executive Vice President of Sales of a Fortune 100 corporation and tell him that I, little peon in the sales division, want to come work with him? And she was like, yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do. And she handed me the phone. So I called Lou Pritchett in Cincinnati, Ohio, explained my interest, and told him that I wanted to come work for him. And he invited me to Cincinnati for a meeting. We talked. He asked me questions about my qualifications. I had none. My enthusiasm, I had a lot. My views of leadership, I could tell him about those. And then 2 months later, I was packing all of my stuff in a moving van and heading out from Fort Greene, Brooklyn to Cincinnati, Ohio, where I joined the manufacturing division and got involved in unrolling high commitment work systems. When I think about this phone call that changed my life, and it really did change my life, it was this phone call that set up an opportunity for me personally to be more authentic and to contribute more of who I was. But it was made possible by three things that I think we can all find in organizations. The first thing that made it possible was that I had a friend who knew how to be authentic. My friend Victoria knew what she was doing. She handed me the phone and she told me to just pony up, or as we'd say, man up, except I'm not a man, so I can't say that. Right, so that was the first thing, the supportive colleague. The second thing was that I reached out to a person who was himself striving to be more authentic as a leader and more authentic as an organization member. And the third thing was that I was connecting to this colleague on the basis of a shared interest in making the organization a better place. And so it was those three things: the support of somebody who knew how to be more authentic, the connection to a person who was himself working to be more authentic and to make more of a difference, and a connection around a project that we could do together that would help make the organization more authentic. And it was those three things that put me in that place that helped me become more authentic and get involved in the work that was so meaningful to me. So when I think back on it, yeah, there was that phone call that changed my life, and it was possible because of three things: a colleague who valued authenticity, a leader who was trying to be more authentic, and a shared project that was helping the organization. So I'm wondering, have there been any opportunities for you where you could have made that phone call to change your life? Or where you could have found or could still find those three things that'll help you step into a more authentic place? I'd love to hear about them. This is CV Harkwell from Authentic Organizations. Thanks for listening.